Good morning students, welcome to the online classes of Trinity Memorial Senior Secondary School. Today we are going to start another chapter in our English grammar book. The name of the chapter is The Pronouns and Kinds of Pronouns. We'll go through the chapter, we'll go through the definitions using the examples, and I hope you will understand it very fast. What is a pronoun? Before starting for the kinds, let us know about what is a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. Word used instead of noun in a sentence is known as pronoun. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again. Okay, if I say Ram plays cricket, Ram studies good, Ram is cooking, Ram is running, that won't be appropriate. Okay, what I can say, Ram plays cricket, he cooks very well, he studies well, he is running. Okay, so the word he here is pronoun. Let us read the examples. Hima ran so fast, you'd think her life was on the line. So here, the pronoun her life, okay, the pronoun her saved us from repeating the same name, same noun Hima. Again, common pronouns include I, me, mine, she, he, it, we, and us. In actual, there are different types of pronouns, and we'll read about the kinds of pronouns now. First one, personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are used as a substitute for a person's name. As the name suggests, person plus al, personal. So we use it in place of person's name. And these are I, you, he, she, it, we, they, him, her, me, us, them. Okay, these are the personal pronouns. There are two kinds, subjective and objective pronouns. That is, they either act as the subject or the object of the sentence. Okay. Going on to the subjective pronoun. What are the subjective pronouns? Subjective pronouns are pronouns that are used as the subject of sentence. Let me give you an example. He plays the guitar. So he is acting as the subject. So he is your subjective personal pronoun. Okay. More examples. We are going home. He is sleeping. I go for a walk. Day. Objective pronouns that act as an object in a sentence. Sanya told him the truth. Okay, so here this one is subject, told is verb, and him is the object. So the pronoun acting as object in a sentence is known as your objective personal pronoun. These are me, him, her, it, us, you, they, whom. You, them, whom. Okay, going for the example. I'm doing this for you. Rahul was there before us. Whom did you meet last night? So these are the personal, objective personal pronouns. Moving on to the next kind, that is possessive pronoun. The name suggests possessive is possession. Okay, the ownership. Okay, this indicates that something belongs to somebody. Like mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs. Okay, the prize will be his. This place is theirs. Is this cat yours? So these, his, theirs, yours, these are possessive. Taking some more examples. They are friends of mine. Your roof is stronger than ours. My car is slow. Hers is much faster. This cat is mine. So mine, ours, hers, mine. These are possessive pronouns because they are telling us about the possession, the ownership. Okay. The third one is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrates, indicates, directs towards something. Okay. They can be singular or plural. Demonstrative pronouns takes place of a noun that's already been mentioned. They can be singular or plural. They are this, that, these, those, such. Okay. Now, what do you need to understand is using this and these to talk about things that are near in space or in time. Okay. When those are very near, the things are very near, then you use this and these. This for singular and these for plural. That and those for the things that are farther in space or in time. Okay. I'll tell you with the example. This can't go on because we are talking about the continuing thing right now, going on thing. Okay. So this is used. That was beautiful. When we watch a movie, you can say watch a flower. When we see a flower and the flower that we had seen, okay, that is far from us now. We are using that. That was beautiful. Okay. He wanted those but decided to compromise on these. Okay. He wanted those something that is far away, but decided to compromise on these the thing that is very near to him. Okay. Now that is a big ship. This is the report I want. These are ugly, those are lovely. Don't bring this. Such was his understanding. Okay. So these are some examples. Moving on to the next part, that is interrogative. Interrogative, as the word suggests, interrogative is formed from interrogation. Interrogation is asking questions. So interrogatives are for WH family. Those are who, whom, which, what, whose, however, whatever, whichever, whomever. Okay. Using who and whom to talk about the people. Remember, who and whom for people. Using which and what to talk about animals and things. Who's your father? Father is a person. Whom did you speak to? Obviously, you speak to some person only. You want to speak to anything. Okay. Which bag did you buy? Bag is not a person, so we used which. What are my opinions? Opinion is also not alive. It is a thought only. Okay. The next part, relative pronouns that relate something. Okay. Relative pronouns are pronouns that link different parts of sentence. They interlink each other. We often see them when we need to add more information. The relative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, that, what, whatever, whoever, whomever, whichever. Don't get confused in these two things. Relative connects two things. They link two things in a sentence. The girl who called yesterday came to see you. Okay. The teacher whom you wrote has answered your questions. My husband, whose friends you have just met, has a birthday party. She lives in Bhopal, which is the capital city of Madhya Pradesh. I really like the book that you gave me. The winner, who was very excited, received her prize. We can't tell you what you should do. She'll be happy with whatever you give her. Whichever dress you pick, you will look great. So students, these are examples for relative one. Now reflexive, very easier one. Self for selves is used here. Okay. Self for singular and selves for plural. Reflexive means going back to itself. Okay. To reflex angle. Okay. Going back to itself means reflexive. They show that the action affects the person who performs the action. Now you will understand this with example. He cut himself with shaving. While he was shaving, he cut himself. He sent myself to bed. I sent myself to bed. He could hurt himself. We must help ourselves. She trusts herself. So himself, myself, himself, ourselves, herself, yourself, yourselves, themselves. These are reflexive pronouns. Moving on to the other one, that is intensive or emphatic pronoun. What is this? Intensive pronouns emphasize or intensify nouns and pronouns. Typically, we find them right after the noun. They are intensifying. In other words, intensive pronouns emphasize the subject of the sentence. They are written exactly the same way as the reflexive pronoun, but their function is different. Basically, they intensify or emphasize to put pressure, emphasize on nouns or pronouns. Okay, we find them right after the noun. Okay, right after the noun, they are intensifying or they are pressurizing. You see that in the example. I myself baked the cake. Here, myself is your intensive or emphatic pronoun. It is not your reflexive one. It is intensive or emphatic. The queen herself recommended this restaurant. Have you yourself been there? See, the queen herself. Queen is a noun and herself. You pronoun herself. You yourself, pronoun and the intensive pronoun. Okay. The project itself wasn't difficult. Noun and intensive one. Going on to the next part, that is indefinite. Indefinite pronouns don't point to particular nouns. Okay. We use them when an object doesn't need to be specifically identified. As such, it can remain indefinite. Indefinite pronouns don't point to particular nouns. We use them when an object don't need specifically identified. As such, it can remain indefinite. You will understand this with examples. Like anything, everybody, another, each, few, many, none, some, all, any, anybody. These are indefinite. Like most wealth is held by a select few. Here, few is your indefinite one. Everyone is here already. I don't have any paper napkins. Can you bring some? Nobody was found guilty in the case. Students, that's it from the chapter. We have completed pronouns and its kinds. We have gone through the examples of each and every part to clear the things in a better manner. I hope you have understood it. Please practice the exercises given in your books or notebooks for this chapter. Before leaving, like the video, share the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll meet you in the next video for sure. Till then, take care. Have a nice day. Thank you.